Hello, I'm Design Guy. Want to add a cool spotlight animation to your designs? I'll show you how. Click the Create button, then choose Custom Size. Set the width to 100 pixels and the height to 20 pixels. After that, confirm your selection to create the new canvas for your project. Click the Text tool and type your spotlight caption. To change the font, select the text, then open the font menu. Browse through the available fonts and choose any font you want to customize your spotlight's appearance. Go to the Elements tab and search for Rectangle. Locate the rectangle shape in the search results and click on it to add it to your project. You can then resize and position the rectangle as needed to fit your design requirements before proceeding to the next step. To apply a gradient color, first duplicate the object you want to edit. Select the object, right-click, and choose Duplicate. Now you're ready to locate and apply a gradient color. Create a very long rectangle by matching its size with this existing shape. Make sure both rectangles are exactly the same dimensions. Duplicate the shape by selecting it and using the duplicate option. Move the new shape to the opposite side to create symmetry. Next, select the duplicated shape and prepare to edit its properties, such as size, color, or orientation. Click the Color panel, then choose the Gradient Color option. Select the gradient, switch its type to circular, and confirm the change. Now, let's proceed to add any additional elements as needed. Select the next two colors on the palette and set them to transparent. Then, locate the remaining two colors and change both of them to black. This will update your color scheme according to the desired design, ensuring consistency with your project's visual requirements. Choose a color such as black from the palette to apply it to your design element. Continue experimenting with different colors to see how they affect the overall look. Adjust until you achieve the desired visual style for your project. Next, select these elements here on the screen. We will use them for the following steps in the process. Select the elements you want to group, then click the Group button to combine them into one element. Place the item in this location by dragging it here and releasing the mouse button. Click on the element to open color editing options. Next, change the text color to your preference. Finally, add any desired effects to customize the appearance to match your style. Now, we will search the image to locate and identify any red colors. The selected area will appear in red. You can also adjust which part of your image is highlighted. To do this, look for the color region or mask adjustment controls. Click and drag the handles or sliders to expand or reduce the area affected by the red overlay. This lets you fine-tune exactly which portions of your image are selected. For a more precise selection, zoom in and carefully move the edges until only the desired region is covered in red. If needed, you can continue to tweak the tolerance or feather settings to smooth the transition between your selection and the rest of the image. Experiment with these adjustments until you're satisfied with the highlighted region. Next, navigate to the Elements tab in your design interface. In the search bar, type Spotlight and press Enter. You'll see a variety of Spotlight graphics and illustrations appear in the results. Browse through the options to find the style that best fits your project. Once you find your preferred Spotlight element, click on it to add it to your canvas, and then position it as needed within your design. Select this element to use as a spotlight. Next, change its color to red. This highlights the area and draws attention exactly where you want it. Select the element, then choose Position. Next, navigate to Layers to begin grouping this element with related items. Select the first object, then hold Shift and click the spotlight to select both items at once. With both objects selected, press Ctrl and G on your keyboard to group them together. This allows you to move and manage them as a single unit easily. Now that they are grouped into one element, add animation. Click the Animate button, then select Create Animation. To select multiple frames or keyframes, hold down the Shift key on your keyboard while clicking. This allows you to adjust or move them together efficiently. Move the object to the right, just like this. Now you can see the animation has been applied. This demonstrates how the movement creates the animated effect. We will use this technique throughout the project to add more dynamic visual elements. Set the transition to smooth by selecting it from the drop-down menu. Next, adjust the speed slider to find your preferred pace. If needed, you can also enable the steady option to further stabilize the effect. Preview changes to ensure everything looks as expected. Next, change the background color to black. Locate the background settings, select black from the color options, and apply the change. Then, preview your work to see the updated background. That's it. You've completed the process and your changes are saved. To add a spotlight effect in Canva, click the Share button, select Download, and adjust the quality settings to your preference before saving the final design to your device. Select a video quality before downloading this file. You've learned how to make a cool spotlight animation in Canva. Like and subscribe for more creative tips.